Namaste and welcome to my art studio. Today we will be painting sunflower, and I'm inspired by my sunflower from the garden. My beautiful sunflower that has a texture. I painted this sunflower for sample and demo. These are acrylic paint brushes from burnt sienna right here, and I'm using acrylic paint circle, and then nature has organic shape, so we don't want to make it perfect. So here we go, a happy circle leaf right here, and then you play with the paint, and if you don't like you can go over, but this is how I like to start. You can draw with a chalk or pencil, but I like to draw with a paintbrush. I do like to leave the black background. So I'm going to have another happy, this is a beautiful big one, leaves right there, and another in the background. Then we have a second layer. So I'm drawing with a paintbrush, with the acrylic paint. Oh, since I have this dark color, I'm going to make a happy leaves right here, leaves. This is going to be for the base coat, okay? And then how about another big giant leaves right here? There we go. Before I rinse, I like to wipe it. That way my water is not going to be too dirty. So here we go. For the plan B, I have a hair dryer. Ta-da! Yellow on my brush. So I'm going to add a little bit of orange as well. Half yellow, half orange. So this one is not dry, so I will go around on the other side first. You can overlap like this. Beautiful flower gonna bloom now. And orange. I'm mixing both. Use a curved line. Everything is organic shape. The nature has organic shape. Flower has organic shape. Do not add water in this paint because we want to have a thick. Okay, happy petals are blooming. First I want to do the top part of the flower. You don't have to exactly follow the other line, you can make a bigger or smaller or any lines that it pleases you, the shape. But I want to make a bigger petal. You can do on a black canvas as well. So if you have a white canvas, then you can paint black acrylic, or you can paint blue. I'm going to use this side, the pointy side of this brush. I'm leaving some black line because black is a neutral color. It creates a nice contrast and it will make your artwork pop up. So it gives a little like a three-dimensional effect. So these petals are a little curving or turning different direction, so it adds a depth. So that's why we are doing this one. I'm doing this, and you can do the solid one too. You don't have to do that if you don't want it, but this is a technique. It gives like a green leaf. Beautiful. Cool. See how gorgeous? Just use a curved line, you dab right there, pull the paint. The sunflower leaves are so gorgeous. Capture the shape. Next. Since I'm going to frame, I'm going to leave 1/4 inch gap there. I'm not going to go all the way. So I mix this one yellow, green, and little touch of black. And now you wipe and roll it. Fine brush. This is the watercolor brush. Then you create a vein. Press and let it go. Press and make a smaller line. Good. Okay. Do you understand? When you highlight, it enhances. So it has a different shades of green, bright yellow, and a little bit of white to highlight. So it shows that it is three-dimensional. So right now I want to do a little highlighting here. You know, when you layer, it really adds beauty. And this time, load your brush very thick. I don't know how you want to work with it. You can try from this direction. You can go this direction. But whatever pleases you. Then I want to add a little bit of white while the paint is still right there. And then you blend. See? This is popping up. Load the brush with the yellow, curve, leave some brown. This one doesn't have brown, so got a little brown. Pull. There we go. Load your brush again. Load and wipe on one side. And repeat the same process. Add a little bit of white. Blend. Each petal has its own beauty. And they are not, you know, matching with the other one. Each one is a different shapes. It gives a depth when you do that. I want to load this one right here because I want to make it very bright. There. That's too much white, so I say, okay, not a problem. See? You play with that. Okay, so right here I made a mistake. I'm not gonna panic. I say, okay, plan B. The petal gonna be a little larger now, a little bigger. There we go. See? The organic shapes are freeform shapes. It has curved line and you don't have to worry about it. Now I'm going the third layer here. I'm doing the third layer. This creates the depth. Light green. So I have yellow. I'm going to mix here. Keep mixing until you are satisfied. Yellow. So roll your brush. Make this bristle pointy. So now we're going to go with this one. Curve line, fill, and then make a pointy part. Curve line, fill, and then make a pointy line. We are trying to create the effect of this one. Isn't it beautiful? Look how beautiful lines are there. You know, artists always observe the object and then use elements of art designs, you know, like line, shapes, color, organic shapes. Because this is organic shapes, we don't want to use geometric shapes like a triangle or a rectangle. I think sometimes your brush dries so fast, so I'm dipping into the water. Curve line and then point. It's nice to have a touch-up. I like this bright one on this one. But this has lots of layers. This also needs to have a little highlights, because when the sun hits in certain direction, oh my goodness, it just glows. I'm gonna add texture. Okay, oops, that's too much, but anyway. Now I'm gonna add little texture, and for the texture you can use a texture brush. This one is very stiff bristle, so you can try with this one, like this, short. It was a flat brush, but then I made this puffy and then messed up brush. I like to bad hairdo. This one has a bad hairdo, but it's good for texturing. So I'm going to add burnt sienna, and then a little bit of the skin color right there. Make sure your brush is dry. There we go. I need to add a little bit of black to separate. There we go. This is actually for texturing. Look how short the bristle is. So you want to try it, you can try. Let me have a little black, a little brown. Black and brown. And dry brush. This is the dry brush technique. Do the proofreading here. I'm using this one for proofreading. So I'm dabbing this and creates a texture. Darker dotted line or texture line. This is how the effect is. So I'm going to try the different brush now. Now this is also short bristle, but the slanted one. So let me see. Brown and sienna. See, this has a different effect. This is a softer bristle. You decide how you want to create the texture. It doesn't have to be my way or highway. It's your creative expression. So I'm going to use different bristle here, which I cut it. Okay, now I want to create kind of like it has like a honeycomb effect. So here we go. So it's a lighter in the middle because I want to show it's like it's popping up. Just kind of see how three-dimensional it is. I love to feel the texture. Oh, there are seeds still inside. In between this, I want to have a little gap. So when I make a black texture, it creates like it has a depth there. Like deep inside, the seeds are popping up. Bush green is sometimes nice to highlight. Sometimes you can splatter the background, but we don't need to do that. It's called dry brush painting. There we go. Pure yellow to brighten the day of this sunflower. There we go. I'm using smaller brush now just to enhance. There we go. Sometimes you can make a zigzag line like this, and that's perfectly okay. I'm offering this because my garden offered me this beautiful flower. This is done, so now you decide you want to display vertically like this or horizontally. So artists, even they can do the proofreading. I kind of like this way too, but let's see what will happen if I go. This is not bad. I think I'm going to sign my name here. Each artist, they need to sign their names. So I'm going to use my white pencil. So I'm going to write Sarita. Today's date is 9/15/2020. There we go. Ta-da! I hope you enjoyed this video and you can paint your own sunflower or other flowers. And when it dries, then you can even do details. Like for example, I like to have little depth here, so you can go like this. See? You can control. You have a power. Painting cannot see you, but you can see. So, you know, you observe and you say, okay, I like to have a little line here, just happy lines. This pointy line lives right here. You can do those things. It's your decision. You don't have to do like mine. My elementary students, they were so brave. They made so many beautiful sunflowers and also other kind of flowers. You know, they are brave, so it's okay. I told them, you know, when you make a mistake, just don't panic, don't stomp your feet and get mad or sad. And use your creative mind to solve the problem. Use plan B. Sometimes plan C is even better than the plan A. And my students, they loved it. And they were brave. And they say, oh, Miss Sarita, look, I used my plan B. And they were so excited. And you know, that applies to us too. Sometimes we are so critical to ourselves. We are scared of making mistake. It's okay to make a mistake. Nobody is perfect. And this sunflower is for all the viewers and who supported me. And I hope you can like, subscribe, share, and write a comment. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And namaste. I finished this sunflower painting. This is how you can preserve the beauty of your garden flower. Little one, I painted on the cardstock paper, and the big one on the black construction paper. I framed this painting in certificate size frame. I hope this video will inspire you to be a painter. Namaste.